the red-skinned natives many times to be pitted against the black-skinned Aboriginals. They were the ones who were helping to capture some of the black-skinned Native Americans and Aboriginals. And then at one point, they started to redefine some of the natives who were black-skinned and called them Negro. This is very well documented. Then going into the 1900s, they had something called the Dawes Rolls, where they had a census where they were going to take track of all of the Native Americans and the Aboriginal people. The black people, they just labeled them freedmen or Negro, and white people who wanted to get some of the benefits of being a Native American paid money under the table. They paid $5 to get listed on the census form. And that's where the term $5 Indian comes from. Most the people claiming Native American that you see are white people who ain't got now drop of damn Native American blood in them.
This is a fact. This is a super fact. I think what's the tribe? I don't want to get it wrong. The tribe they out there in the Southamptons. They're the only black, like fully black tribe that you go.
Shinnecock?
Yeah, Shinnecock Nation. So they invited me up there. I went to go speak to some of them. And they're the only tribe that has never left their land, so they never lost it. So their land is not in the treaty of the United States government. It's in their own treaty, so they have true sovereignty, right? And so it perplexes me that when you go up there, this is right next to the Hamptons, right? And then they hate them rich people, hate them over there because they got real, true sovereign claim to the land. But they're as dark as you and darker than me. Some are lighter, right? But most of them are dark-skinned black people.
I think Flavor Flav is descended from that tribe. Old Dirty Bastard was descended from that tribe. So it's like, but we get this notion in our head that they look like, Mexicans, modern day Mexicans as they do today. So that skew that's in our head of history is just wrong, because when we think about our story and time and what was happening during that time, we think about the modern Hollywood that are played as Native Americans. We don't think of Old Dirty Bastard. You know what I'm saying? We don't think of Flavor Flav, right? We don't think of somebody that looks like you and I. So we don't even think to dig and look into that, right? And what's interesting, a lot of black artists back in the day, they would acknowledge their Native ancestry. Chuck Berry had Native ancestry. James Brown had Native ancestry. Take a good look at James Brown. You dig? Take a real good look at him. You can see it. Johnny Mathis. That's another one. So many
Michael
of them
Jackson
would
look like he probably did too.
The Jackson family does. Jimi Hendrix. He was part Native American. Look at how he dressed. He would dress like a Native American when we look back at how he dressed.
That's a fact, with the fringes and stuff.
Yes, indeed. So we knew. We've always known. We've always had that camaraderie with that ancestry. And in the Jim Crow era, there's a man named Walter Plecker, who was a part of the Vital Statistics Office in Virginia. They started doing paper genocide. They would look at black people, look at their birth records, and anybody who looked like they could have any black ancestry, they would reclassify them as Negro. Whatever tribe they were from, like, nah, his nose is too big, Negro. Lips too big, Negro. And they would do this all up into the 1960s. The Loving versus the State of Virginia case, where they did that movie about the black woman marrying this white man, she's really a Native American. A lot of folks don't know that. I want y'all to look that case up. That's really a Native American. She's an Aboriginal person, but she was reclassified as a Negro. So that paper genocide is a real thing.